Looks like,
Ready.
alright, let's start. So we have CuriousTurtle going Chaos. He's known for being an avid Chaos player. I've seen he used to play Order sometimes, but he's definitely favored the Chaos Empire for a while now. And DragonArcherZ, more like Dragon Swords, going in there with melee units. Which I honestly think is better macro against Chaos anyway. And especially on a map of this caliber. Small maps, you might be able to get away with Archidons. Like you saw, Pandaris was using that Archidon, pretty strong. But, there's a lot of weaknesses with Archidons in general at the start game against Chaos. So, swords are a little more reliable. Now, one thing DragonArcherZ just did, though, is he's opting to make another miner unit. He made 2 miners in a row before his 4th Swords Wrath. He's now making a 5th miner now. So for a total of 6. And he just lost a Sword Wrath at the center. So wait, did he just no? Yeah, he's taking a lot of damage on another Sword Wrath now.
Yeah, Turtle will take the tower for sure.
He has the CuriousTurtle.
Yeah.
Oh wow, he didn't lose that crawler. Did you see that? He had the crawler behind the swords. And all DragonArcherZ had to do was just target it, and he didn't get it. He managed to get that crawler there, but he's lost. That's what, 2 swords now, and soon to be 3. This isn't good. DragonArcherZ needs to do something. He needs to get a defense up. He needs to get a castle archer. Otherwise, he's gonna lose a lot of units to those crawlers.
And Dragon has almost no army.
Yeah, he doesn't. He's
just nothing.
Alright, that sword is gonna make it into the castle, but see, that's the problem. The bombers are now on their way in. Blast right there. That's 4 units. CuriousTurtle is smart like that. When he sees openings, he's gonna get them. Again, he's going in with the bombers. He got a lot of mileage off those crawlers, and now, yep, he's opting to use the bombers on the Sword Wrath. And he hasn't lost many crawlers at all. So now where's he putting the bomber? It looks like he's trying to get the bomber on the Archidon, but he's not going to get it in time. So instead, he's going to go for the miners. He's not going to get anything though. But he has another bomber. Again, just simple pressure like that. Oh, but 2 Archidons is going to blow that bomber up prematurely. Alright, DragonArcherZ didn't kite those Archidons well enough. If he had moved those Archidons up faster, he might have been able to get some more work on those crawlers, because now Regen's going to kick in, and they were at really low percent.
Turtle made first dead.
Yep.
Okay, going forward.
First dead, but CuriousTurtle has already got the upgrades for it. So now he's poisoning stuff. And there's a second dead right there. And again, he's opting to take the bombers out on what's in front of him. Get rid of the swords. Now the Archidons don't have any meat shields. It sends them right back home. He's not trying to play the, his bombers. He's not trying to work them into the Archidons, because he knows DragonArcherZ is pretty proficient in his kiting abilities, hence the name DragonArcherZ. And CuriousTurtle, they both timed their spear and their juggernaut appropriately, but CuriousTurtle is still keeping those crawlers alive, and they're still doing some work. So it's a very even game right now. I think Curious has a slight macro advantage. So what do you think? Who do you think is, I think Curious also is establishing more of a lead through stage control too. What do you think DragonArcherZ has to do to settle the difference?
Get Merrick.
Again, yeah, it's about the merits. He only has 1 miner on mana, and
And
that's not gonna cut it for anything. He's barely passing for spears. He managed to get that Archidon in there. I don't know. I was looking at that. He was trying to garrison some units while they were poisoned, and they were just on their last breath. But now the one thing he is doing though is he's running a lot of spears on the deads that CuriousTurtle put way too deep. And again, as you said, deads are slow. He's gonna lose a dead there. That dead right there could go away. But now again, CuriousTurtle has his juggernauts in deep.
yes.
Yeah, see, if I was DragonArcherZ, I would I'd be trying to go for a Merrick right now. I put a little more effort into my mana. I'd also look. He's still got another miner that's poisoned. Yeah, see, even though CuriousTurtle lost those units there because DragonArcherZ didn't have a Merrick. Now all his units are weak and slowly dying to poison. In fact, he's gonna lose some units right there. And DragonArcherZ, yeah, he can't do anything now, because he's stuck. If he was able to stay out with his army, those spears were doing a lot of work on his deads, but he couldn't keep them out because, the poison was cutting on their lifespan. And staying in the garrison, honestly, having a Merrick out heals much faster than garrison, putting your units in the garrison. And when you have your units out, you can use those units. What do you think about the start game from DragonArcherZ? Do you think that needs improvement as well?
Um, yes, actually, Turtle was pressuring him from the beginning.
Yeah,
Was
Curious was just,
hopeless. Yeah,
Curious was.
basically.
Well, I don't mean to cut you off. Curious was
Yeah.
establishing a lot of presence there. So, I gotta give you the link for the next match here. There's my. There we go. And just let me know when you're ready.
Already.
Alright, let's start. So, looks like DragonArcherZ and CuriousTurtle opted to go. Well, it would be DragonArcherZ counterpick. He went immediately to Desert, which is a good source. I don't know if it was immediate, but it would be, the quick choice for me. I'm assuming CuriousTurtle would have blocked Swamp and Halloween. So, that's why we're here, because this is the next smallest sized map. And I think DragonArcherZ did this because he realized, being patient with his economy, he wasn't having enough units by the tower, but this time he can get units up to the tower, in shorter time. Curious can do that too, but not in the time, regarding build time, just with the unit speed time. So DragonArcherZ is more equipped to remove crawlers. You can see him. He has a weak sword wrath, but he's dancing around him. That animation cancel though from Curious, that was really smooth. He got those crawlers in, and he didn't let him go. But that crawler right there. He's gonna get it out though. He barely gets that out. So Curious is up. Just his sword. Oh, that was a good fake. Then again, DragonArcherZ has another weak sword, and he's holding on to that bomber. Now he opted to go bomb for that sword, and he's got two crawlers. They're not gonna get that sword. That would have been really fancy.
Same mistake. DragonArcherZ, no army.
Yeah.
Just minor.
Yeah, too many miners for the CV, for the OVC. You can't have this, because when Chaos can get into your base like that, you'll lose those miners, faster than you can build them. I mean, they look pretty right now, but they're not going to look too pretty when they're on the floor bleeding. the bombers are, Curious Turtle is so proficient at maximizing that bomber use. And with the fakes, putting weak crawlers in the front and then shuffling them back at the last minute. DragonArcherZ hasn't been able to get a single crawler pick this entire game. This is looking really dire for DragonArcherZ.
Maybe there is hope because Turtle is not making any deaths yet.
Let's see, what do we have going on at his base? Yeah, you're right, Curious Turtle. It's almost 3 minutes. He has the mana for substance. There we go. And DragonArcherZ losing some units there. Not good. He's now queuing 2 deads. While he had the economy for grabbing what he could have gotten tower spawn. He could have gotten a jug with that. He's actually being quite, easy on DragonArcherZ. Curious.
DragonArcherZ just started making mana. It was 0 a few seconds.
Yeah.
But that's not good, meaning no medic anytime soon.
At this time, you'd want to be on your second row with Hustle. Really, this is brutal. Curious Turtle is again, Curious Turtle isn't running Hustle, but he's running just a dead build, and DragonArcherZ doesn't have anything to cover for that. That's the problem with short maps. Short maps, it's all about pressure because, look, you said deads walk slow, but this is a shorter map. This actually works in favor of deads because of the distance it takes for deads to walk from one end of the map to the other.
Yeah, that's right. I agree.
Another bomb from Curious Turtle. I'm going to say that every time. Curious Turtle maximizing that usage of his bomber. See, so many things are going on. Curious Turtle is even using his crawlers to attack miners right there. DragonArcherZ is picking up on the crawlers, but for so what? Curious has 2 jugs now. DragonArcherZ has a Castle Archer, but it's not going to buy him anything. This is looking like a wrap. DragonArcherZ now finally getting his first Spearton, and again, mana for the Merrick, and we've never seen the Merrick come into play any of these Order vs Chaos maps, and it's bad, really.
It's over.
Yeah. So Curious Turtle beats DragonArcherZ 2-zip.